Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Persona 5, The Royal. Alright, so we're on May 4th in the evening. We don't have much else to do tonight, so we're actually going to make some infiltration tools before we end this evening.
Okay.
And we can make 3. So we're going to use all the extra lockpicks that we make. As always, we're only making lockpicks because there's no need to not make them. Why wouldn't you? Although I have plenty, I probably don't even need them. But we do need to make them because part of these I got was from the DLC that came with the edition of Royal that I had purchased digitally. And we need the proficiency. So regardless of whether or not you're in my situation, you need to make them. So we're going to make 3.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. As far as I know, there are 4 chests in Madarame's palace, or in the next palace, and then there's going to be whatever number of chests that we could open inside of Mementos. So we're gonna have to just make them and have enough for them as we go.
So good.
No wonder Lady Anne chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website? Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You plan on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
Jesus.
Look after our stuff. We'll snag something for you guys too, don't worry. Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
Put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Leave it to me.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
They're not even listening.
I forgot it just transitions to this. I thought there was more to it than that.
Buffet at a top-class hotel. The ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
Rice dishes. Meat dishes. Fish dishes.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot! They noticed you! Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
How did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope you didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much. Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables. Up close, it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves. Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us, that's all. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I mean, I am. But fair enough.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news.
Looks like this whole Kamoshida thing turned out to be a bigger deal than I thought it would be. I don't want rice. I want meat. Give me the meat. I want the beef.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah! Grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
It's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep them waiting, so we better get going too.
What is...
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on, but it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
Because they're not. They're rich.
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
You brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food? I was thinking that too, but take a bite. Using better ingredients makes stuff taste way different.
Look at you, acting like you have a refined palate all of a sudden.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Oh, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
It feels like no matter how much we eat, the amount of food we have stays the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
Oh god, yo, Akira over there praying to Jesus. He's actually praying to God.
This is a victory for all of us.
Is this a game to you, motherfucker?
Not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates? I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff. This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What the?
There's still no up the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Yo, how about you apologize to my friend, huh?
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't bother with him.
That voice.
that bossy guy.
Shouldn't I head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice, it sounded really familiar. It almost sounded like the one from back then.
What's wrong?
Yeah, don't worry about me, dude. Just a little lightheaded. That's all.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
It always feels like this. Trust me, I got a record.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
There are a lot of victims.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
That's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think about such a possibility. But it's true, with this power, we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I mean, if you guys are up for it, I'm up for it. Screw it.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Yeah, you guys need a leader. God knows I can't leave Ryuji in charge.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Let's go with a name that makes sense, shall we? The Royals. That'll be our name.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
We going with that?
Yeah, I like it. The Royals. You know, because it's a Persona 5 Royals. Persona 5 Royal, and we're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, which is a face of a card. So, you know, it makes sense.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Well, like a celebrity?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
God, can you get me a glass of water already, lady?
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Look, lady, you can believe what you want. It's up to you. Either way. What happened, happened, alright? I can barely explain half this shit. Do you really think you gonna understand it, bitch? Do you? Do you really think you on my level to understand this nonsense, lady? I hung out with a talking cat for the last year, and you really want to sit here and give me trash? Whatever, lady.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to.
Yeah, good, so leave me the fuck
Still,
alone
it can't be
then.
considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
I ain't talking about that, lady. You ain't catching me snitching out here, bitch. You gonna have to kill me. That's the only way I'm talking. Is either I'm dead, or that I'm not talking. You're not getting me to talk. You don't have enough money, enough power, or enough time to convince me to talk, bitch. You gonna have to give me 17 more doses of that truth serum before I even so much as utter a word of honesty. Kill me.
Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual, a master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
The summary of the story to this point has been updated. Press triangle to open a menu. Select story from under the system option. Well, we spent all of our money on that buffet, but We are officially established as Phantom Thieves, so it was totally worth it. The Phantom Thieves, huh? I'm liking the sound of that. I hope we can really help people. I'm curious about that Phantom Aficionado website too. I wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, you see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, there was this approval rating, but it's only at like 6%. That's better than I expected. I guess it's not so bad if you put it that way. But don't you want to see it get higher though? I bet it'll go up a ton if we keep taking down big targets. It's pretty damn exciting if you try and think about it like that. You know, you're actually kind of right. Well then, let's keep working hard from this point on. Alright, so we have, the Phantom Den, right. At the Thieves Den you'll be able to do various activities such as view art, listen to music, or play card games. You may unlock more story progression, so stop by every now and then. Nice. Oh, let me send this celebratory pic I took for today. Celebrating the founding of the Phantom Thieves and celebrating us crashing that classy buffet. Yeah, I did. You just never stopped eating. Nice. Anyways, before we do anything else, we're gonna feed this plant.
Oh.
So, there is something we do need to do that's going to be different than how we usually do things. So, there's a moment coming up after today that involves them throwing a piece of chalk at me. If I dodge it, I don't have to reload the save. If I don't dodge it, I will have to reload the save. So, there will be an edit here at some point in the next little bit, depending on if I dodge it the first time or not. Apparently, I have like a 33% chance to dodge. So, hopefully I dodge it. I don't have to go through this shit more than once. Anyways, we're going to spend the rest of our night watching the rest of the Wraith movie.
You can see me? Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can you tell me what happened?
It's a strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased. Was that ghost telling the truth? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Oh.
So we finished Wraith, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama.
Okay.
Let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? God damn it, I'm back in prison all over again. What? What do you want?
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your ideals, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
What rehabilitation?
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Alright. Coming ruin?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality,
You better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with. Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them. If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractor's inmate. That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes for you.
I feel my bond with Igor is growing stronger. He increases your persona stock to 8, which is going to be very important because we're going to be having even more personas because we have even more confidants that we're going to need to be able to power up, which means we're going to need other personas of other types.
All right.
The confidant ability power stock increases the number of personas you can hold to 8.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest. And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
Forming a contract with your confidant. Sometimes a person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships. Cool idea, shitty site though. Fuck you, buddy. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? This one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. Yeah, but you gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow.
A huge burger. Sounds interesting, huh? I bet that'll go. I bet giving that will give increase to your guts. Yeah, probably.
Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them.
Can't they, Kawakami?
Rough, huh?
Judgmental prick.
I just remembered something I learned about psychology. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious.
Different personalities?
Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about multiple personality disorder. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. I mean, if you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. You all seem more alert than usual. Did I finally talk about something that interests you? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
It feels like gaining that knowledge made me a little smarter. Nice. Alright, time to see if I'm gonna have to reload a save.
Much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause. This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Oh.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Thank you.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes, if you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
The police are really here. I saw them at the entrance. I saw them too. They were talking to the teachers. That change of heart thing's seriously amazing, huh? I hope they don't find out we're responsible. Oh, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. There's no proof it was us. We don't need to worry. You sound so sure of yourself. But I mean, haven't rumors been going around how you guys threatened Kamoshida? Though this world's Kamoshida shouldn't know anything about what happened to him, though. Still, we did what was right. Don't go freaking out over some label. I guess that's true. Man, I can't wait to keep living this double life. All right, Akira, we're gonna be counting on you.
Hey, are you listening?
I feel a murderous intent. Haha, missed. Whiff. I can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throw. Is he a ninja? Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Nice. My character fucking Matrix shit that. Damn. Good job, homeboy. Dodge that shit. First try. Didn't even require a reload. Thank God, because I didn't want to have to reload the save.
Hey, have you seen that Phantom Aficionado website?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, what's up?
I'm the one who started it.
No shit. Look at you.
You guys are the Phantom Thieves, aren't you?
What the hell? Yo, give me some space, dude. Damn.
Sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida used me, and I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That's great, but I mean...
Glad to hear that. It's not just Kamoshida. There are tons of evil adults out there. But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move. So, I've also implemented an anonymous poll on the site. Do you believe in the Phantom Thieves or not? I want to work on this forum so eventually it'll be packed with tons of supportive posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please?
I mean, do what you want, my dude. I mean, it's all you.
I will.
I sense abundantly high expectation from Mishima. I mean, I'm sure there's no way he could possibly know. Like, how would he possibly come to that conclusion that it was us? There's no way he guessed it in one. That's ridiculous. Come on, really? Hey, by the way, where's my glass of water?
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you.
Yeah?
Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close.
Maybe.
What do you have to say to that?
Abso-fucking-lutely nothing, lady.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Allows backup members to earn XP. Damn.
Alright.
If I recall, I don't think we're going to be using this one very... We're not going to be leveling this one often at the start.
We heard all that. Jeez. It was a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So that forum is Mishima-kun's.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. He seemed to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one. Once we do, we'll have to head into another palace. So we should prep our equipment and...
Wait! Oh, crap!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject.
Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
What's questionable is whether you're really even a human. Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
You mean pause.
Bring it.
Oh, God. Let's discuss this with our fists.
Okay,
I mean, pause. Alright, so we can do all kinds of stuff, but we actually do have things we need to do before we end this episode. First thing is first, we're going to Shibuya. We have a DVD to return, and we're going to also hit up the bookstore.
Welcome.
For this, we're actually going to buy all of the books. All of them. We're going to buy all the books. We're going to clean them out. There we go. All the books have been purchased. We're also going to stop by the DVD rental store, as we should. And we're going to rent a DVD. So, yeah.
Take a look around.
Looks like we're renting Bubbly Hills 90210. Nice. Alright, next thing is next. Actually, where is Anne located? Is Anne? Because today we're hanging out with Ann, so let's head back to the class. I think I saw her hanging around there, actually. There she is. Hey, Ann, you busy? You want to go hang out? It felt like someone was watching me this morning. What should I do? Maybe it wouldn't hurt to at least ask. No, but then... Lady Ann seems depressed. Oh. I'm fine, seriously. Besides, I wouldn't want to trouble you. I want you to rely on me. Oh, okay. I guess I wouldn't feel so bad to talking about this stuff. Truth is, there's something I want to tell you. Nice. And this is why I told you to gather those personas when we did, because Pixie is part of the Lover's Arcana, which means we can actually gain bonuses for doing this.
Thanks.
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about, Akira. It's Shiho. Well, I went to go visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry. Sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things he was doing to her. But it was my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her, so I apologized as well. Man, she's super strong, you know that, right? Isn't she? Shiho really is a great girl. I'm glad I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
And, remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shiho off the team if I didn't sleep with them? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shiho's dreams. But now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot, but in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. I mean, you might be right. It's possible.
Oh.
I knew it. I'm so stupid. All this because of how weak I am. That's why I believed Kamoshida's authority outweighed Shiho's own ability to earn her starting spot. Akira, do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? When I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried? I felt so alone, scared even. But because you were there for me, I decided to not go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it. But I see now you just wanted to help.
Thanks.
Yeah, you know me. I can't ignore a beautiful lady in distress. What can I say? Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride. Hey, personas are the power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. So, I want to strengthen my heart, and I want to use that strength to help the people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. I'm gonna find the answer, I promise. Well, let's find it together then. Screw it. I sense heightened motivation for man. I'm sorry, on. If negotiation fails with if the negotiation with the female shadow fails, you could try again.
All right.
Nice. Girl talk. A strong heart,
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean I have a strong heart. Is that not right?
Bye.
Nice. Oh, hey, it's me. Thanks for listening to what I had to say earlier. Now I feel like I have a better idea of who I want to be. Also, I'm going to think about how I can strengthen my heart. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. I hope you'll join me again next time. Leave it to me. You know I got you back. Yeah, I'm counting on you. You're such a nice guy. Can I say, nice guys finish last. Wait, no. I mean, no, we don't finish last. That's not shit. Damn it. Oh well, I guess I'll finish last.
That's the key to this place.
Oh, you got tired of waiting for my ass, old man?
You get to lock up from now on. I can't keep waiting for you to come home.
Bitch, I got shit to do. You told me I could do what I want. It's not even that late either way. You just impatient, dog.
Don't start any fires, okay?
Stop being an ornery old man. We'll talk about it. How about that? You can now leave Yongenjaya at night.
Hey.
Do you want to go out now that we're allowed? Oh, and come to think of it, shouldn't we stop by the airsoft shop and ask about that paper bag? No, we're not going to do that. You can, but you're not supposed to, because that's not part of the plan. What is part of the plan before we wrap this episode up? See, I don't know whether or not it's going to kick me over to the next day or not. That's the big issue. Underground mall, underground walkway. Because I don't know if it kicks me over or not. Because usually by the time I get there, it kicks me over for the day. But it hasn't kicked me over yet. So I don't know if it's going to or not.
What are your thoughts?
Ore no Bucko.
Oh.
Yep.
Right.
Hello, this is Ore no Bucko on Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening. This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. I take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by any time. You're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance of Central Street. Hope to see you soon. Alright. So that's done. So we're gonna go to Station Square. 'Cause we gotta talk to that street orator individual we met with, we ran into a while back. Hey, buddy.
Please consider what I have to say.
There have been far too many incidents recently to ignore. Can anyone deny this? The runaway train incident, the mysterious psychotic breakdowns, a school with a corrupt teacher. We have yet to discover the truth of it all. The apathy that permeates society is a direct result of negligence by our government and the media. You're listening quite attentively. Are you interested in politics? I am. Are you a student? I'm delighted to captivate the interest of someone your age. I could use the help from a young person, but I can't hire anyone without experience. I'm sorry about that. However, I'd be happy if you stopped by to hear one of my speeches again. Well then, that's all for today. I'm heading to the beef bowl shop. That man's old speech was kind of impressive. That kind of talk might be useful for negotiations in the metaverse. But I guess he's looking for someone with more experience. If you could just show him your dedication. Wait, he said he'd go into the beef bowl shop, right? I bet he's talking about the one on Central Street. What if you worked part-time there? Show him what today's youth can do. Look, I know it's a stretch, but a true phantom thief can't let an opportunity like this slip by. You're right. You're absolutely right. One moment, everybody. I need to go grab something. Whoops. Alright, I had to physically go find a notepad because I have to be able to write this shit down for what happens next. Because I'm not gonna remember this shit. My memory is bad enough as is. This is why you have notes when you do what I do. Always have notes. Never be afraid of having notes. Having notes is a good thing. Trust me on this one. The Beef Bowl Shop. So, part of this is if we want to get our proficiency, we kind of need to do... Well, wait, do I... No, the first time I do this, I don't need to worry about this. It's the second time I do this. The second time I come through here when we want the bonus. I think the first time we're fine. But I'll keep my book nearby, just in case.
Oh.
Yeah, we working here tonight.
I've been waiting.
You're the part-timer, right? I've been expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away. Do you have any questions about the job? What does the work entail?
Explain.
Take customers' orders, prep them, serve them, ring them up, and then clean the store. The meals are already made, so it should be simple. Just make sure you're nice to the customer, okay? Anything else? Any other employees?
Sorry.
Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so you'll have to do everything alone. You're a spry young dude, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work.
Thanks in advance.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back, please. Wow. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything by yourself from the very beginning? Oh well, just give it your best shot. I'll be cheering you on. Oh, I might need it.
Hey, wait!
Oh dear. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hey, someone wants to change their order? Add an egg? They should have told us earlier.
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. Really? Mitch, that's my normal pay anywhere else. The hell are you paying me? Where's the extra? Where the hell's the extra? Dog, you just... What the... Did you really just pay me that little?
Let's head back.
Yo, retail is never appreciated. Ever. Never appreciated when you in retail, baby. Never appreciated. Always. Don't for a second think you are appreciated, because you are not.
Hey!
Move a little more to the right. I can't see the screen. Now for today's train news. Today's headliners are... Volleyball beating investigation. The school claims to have left teaching methods up to its staff. It has denied once again that it had any knowledge of the beatings. Pollen warning as of next week. Greater volume and arriving later than in previous years. Hot spots of Tokyo. Experience art in Shibuya. The Madarame exhibit opens next week. People are really talking about that Kamoshida incident. No one in this car knows that we're the ones that did it. And nobody seems to have figured out I have a cat with me. How did that work out?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you've got exams starting Wednesday. Don't tell me you forgot.
In your textbooks.
Anyway, we'll be talking about the tale of the bamboo cutter. Most theorize it's the oldest story in Japan. For some, it's the oldest science fiction story in the world. But if you ask me, it's the oldest story in Japan about a terrible woman. I mean, Princess Kaguya gives her suitors absurd tasks, demands fancy gifts, then runs off to the moon. Some men lose their fortunes, some are humiliated, and some even get serious wounds or go blind. Women like Kaguya actually show up a lot. Show up in a lot of stories from around the world. Now then, Kurusu-san. Or Kurusu-chan.
You know the answer?
They do him as a femme fatale. So what's the literal translation of femme fatale? Fatal woman.
This is it.
Exactly.
The answer is fatal woman in French, of course. Some famous examples are Witch Morgan Le Fay from the Arthurian legend, Queen Salome from the Bible, and not to mention the wild, seductive dancer of opera, Carmen. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I could borrow his notes.
Nice going.
What can I say? Let me just warn you that your exams aren't so easy that you can pass them with a single night of cramming. Take your time and make sure you understand the material, okay? You heard her. Must be rough being a student. Well, you have nothing to lose from studying. Give it all you got.
None of these posts are any good. Everyone's just bitching about their parents or their boyfriends. There ain't even a hint about a new palace.
We can't get everything online. Finding a post with a name and location is asking a lot.
Guess we just gotta find one ourselves then.
Are you seriously suggesting we look for a target that even the police have overlooked?
Yeah, you're right. We should probably just hold off till exams are done with, huh? We can wait and see for a little longer, then worry about coming up empty-handed if it happens.
Oh. This place is off limits, you know.
We'll get out of here once we're done chatting. Anyways, what's Miss Council President want with us?
The troublemaker, the center of gossip, and the infamous transfer student. Interesting combination.
Great way to start a conversation.
By the way, it seems as though you got to know Mr. Kamoshida pretty well.
Not really. Hate to break it to you. Kind of stay out of my way.
You know, he's only been here a month or so.
I heard Mr. Kamoshida used a volleyball team member to spread details of your past record. Don't you hate him? Mr. Kamoshida, I mean.
What's all this about? My friend here's an upstanding guy.
I don't mean to offend. Many students have been shaken up by what happened with Mr. Kamoshida. The rumors about that odd calling card-esque posting aren't going away either.
I didn't expect someone like you would care about that tactless stuff, Mijima-senpai.
I don't know that it was tactless. Anyways, we done here? We can't leave if you keep talking to us.
At least try to understand my position. Being forced to deal with this horseplay.
Horseplay?
Ah yes, by the way. It's been decided that this place will be closed off due to the incident. I heard some people are coming up here without permission, after all. I'm sorry to have interrupted you.
What was that about?
She's onto us. That girl seems rather sharp. We should be cautious of her.
She really pisses me off.
Be careful, dude. We can't afford to get caught now.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
That reminds me. Study hard. Especially you, Ryuji. There are bound to be traps that will need to be solved with brains. Keep in mind that everything you do in your daily lives has an impact on your abilities.
True. Studying won't be so bad if we just think of it as helping us prepare to be phantom thieves.
I guess you got a point. But man, it's just so lame. I was all fired up about helping people, not about studying.
Well, I do have somewhere interesting to show you beforehand. You guys did originally promise to help me out with my mission after all.
Huh? Mission?
Follow me.
What are you bringing us here for?
Just do as I told you.
Alright, I've got the Phantom Aficionado website up. Now what?
Look for a post with a full name in it.
I already said there's no info on any big shots, don't you remember? But man, people actually go put someone's real name on here. That's some scary shit.
You won't listen to what I say. No, wait. There's no name on this one.
Someone's bad-mouthing me in online chat rooms. This one's got a name.
Ignore those. Aren't there any posts about more serious trouble?
I don't know what to do about my ex who's stalking me. His name is Natsuhiko Nakanohara. It says he's a teller at City Hall.
A government worker stalking someone?
That should be a suitable target. Alright, now get the meta-nav ready.
We're just gonna jump right into a palace? Fine by me.
Hey! What happened to all that talk of unanimous decision? What do you think we should do?
Let's go. I'm interested.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay then, let's go.
We need a name and a place, right? So the name is...
Actually, we don't need a location this time. Just enter exactly what I say. The key word is... mementos.
Huh? What are you trying to pull?
Just listen to me. It should work. I think.
Ah, jeez. That again? Mementos, was it?
Candidate found.
We got a hit?
Just as I thought.
Everyone disappeared. It kind of feels like I'm walking on air.
Is this that Nakanohara guy's palace?
That's half right, but half wrong. This is a type of palace, but it's different from the normal ones. Come on, let's head down. The shadows here lurk underground. I don't quite understand why. It may be because they're drawn to something.
Underground? How are we going to get there?
How? You use it every day on your way to school. Follow me.
Wait up, cat! The hell is this place? Wait, our clothes changed?
The shadows know we're here?
Since the moment we stepped in,
You should have told us!
we're still safe right here. I've come to investigate a number of times. Shadows never come up to this floor, but it's a different story once you go down. This place is simply teeming with them.
More importantly, what is this mementos? It's about time you start explaining.
Mementos is everyone's palace.
Huh? What do you mean, everyone's?
A palace as grand as the previous castle only forms when a person's wishes are extremely distorted. So instead of many individual palaces, the general public has one gigantic shared palace. That's where we are now. Mementos.
Now that you mention it, this place feels a bit different from Kamoshida's palace.
When you say shared, you mean they're all put together? Even though they're just strangers?
Think of it as the collective unconscious. No, never mind. You wouldn't understand that.
So what you're saying is, using this place, we can even change the hearts of people who don't have a palace?
Correct. The steps to do so are slightly different, though.
But this place looks pretty huge. Are we gonna be able to get around just by walking?
It seems the time has finally come. Morgana! Transform! Come now, Panther. Ladies first.
A car?
No way!
This comes from the way cognition materializes in the metaverse. Plus a bit of extra training. It's not dissimilar to how you guys transform.
You turned it into a car is totally different than our clothes changing!
For some reason, cats turning into buses is an extremely widespread cognition among the general public.
Why a bus, though?
No idea.
Wait, why didn't you do this at the castle?
I would have if I could, but that castle was cramped. There were tons of stairs, and no way this fits on top of a chandelier.
Hey, Skull! Ladies first!
Hey, stop pulling me! Oh, that's dangerous!
Panther, please be gentle!
All aboard! Let's go!
Why are you all just sitting back there? I'm I'm a car, remember? I'm not going anywhere unless someone drives me.
You can't drive yourself? Do you know how to drive?
Time to bust my moves.
Safety first, okay?
You'd better not smash up my beautiful face. You hear me?
All right then, we'll leave the driving to you.
Now start the engine. You can't drive if it's not running.
Oh, jeez, what a pain. Where's the key to this thing?
Why would you need a key? There's a switch just down next to the steering wheel. That tickles. Lower, lower. Oh, there. That feels so good.
Is that purring I hear? Oh, what a creepy-ass car.
Don't underestimate my meowdery engine. We're going full throttle. It's time to fly!
Whoa.
This place totally does feel like a palace. Yeah, I guess it'd be strange driving on the tracks like this in the real world. Anyways, Naka Ano Ora's, yeah, either way.
And again.
Joker. Joker.
Guys, I really... Fine, I'll play this out as much as I wanted to save the game. Fair enough, game. You got me. I'll play the rest of this fucking segment out. God, no one's gonna watch this now because it's gonna be too damn long. And I'm not gonna have the patience in me to edit it. But you know what? It's fine. Fuck you, game. I'll deal with it. You know what? It's fine, game. It's perfectly fucking fine. I'll live with the stupidity here. Okay. We're kind of overpowered for this section now, because there's nothing in this area that's like super duper strong. Fire and wind.
It's almost scary how good I am. I'll handle this. You powered up her?
God, I really do love Persona 3 so much. I'm gonna need you. What is slime? That's Cherry. I don't need you. You are not necessary for my goals right now, as much as I appreciate your presence. So, I'll attack these motherfuckers. Dealt with.
All right.
That was easy.
Whoa.
This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Are you ready, Joker? Let's do it. Hey, something's there. That seems to be a shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at the city hall became a stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll have to go talk to him. Hey, buddy. Leave people alone, man.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not gonna let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-takes-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. I mean, if you really want to do this, I'm down.
Let's go. There. Here he comes. Woodland Persona, eat this.
Persona! How about this? Sorry. Persona!
You just call me clown shoes, you dick. Get crit. Nah, homie, you getting these hands. Now I'm putting hands on this dude. Fuck that. Get these hands.
You're mine. Persona! All right.
Yo, get powered up, Ryuji. Yeah, I can't let you die. Not like this.
I'm using it. Good thinking.
Persona! There. Damn. Too dizzy. Get wrecked.
No, Skull. Let's do this.
Yo, cut the man a break. Sit down, buddy.
Power courses through.
Hell yeah.
This new skill suits me.
Lucky punch. Nice. About time you get an actual physical attack.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Which person?
Hold on. Are you talking about that guy you mentioned earlier? Madarame?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case, won't you change Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Nice.
So Nakanohara had a change of heart, right?
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Well, sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it.
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long. Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? Yeah, sounds like a plan to me.
Guess we gotta do it.
So what else do you want to do? There's something else I'd like to check in an area further down. First off, we should look for a platform that'll let us descend. Wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you like got a map or something? Oh, that would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter. Wait, so our path changes too? This place is a fused cognition of countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker. He says, as I am slowly running out of free time to be able to work on this episode.
We've been spotted. Shut him up, Joker.
We're gonna end this episode here because I actually have to get to a doctor's appointment. Anyways, everybody, I will see you all next time with more Persona 5. Stay tuned.